Now I have Zora Neale Hurston, who was a novelist, folklorist, and anthropologist, which is what I studied when I was in school, whose fictional and factual accounts of black heritage are unparalleled. First published in 1937, Their Eyes Were Watching God, which is the book I'm about to read from, is Zora Neale Hurston's most highly acclaimed novel. And in fact, it was made into a television special with Halle Berry, as I recall. Okay. Joe Starks was his name. Yeah, Joe Starks from in and through Georgie. Been working for white folks all his life. Saved up some money, around $300, yes indeed, right here in his pocket. Kept hearing about them building a new state down here in Florida and sort of wanted to come. But he was making money where he was. But when he heard all about him making a town all out of colored folks, he knowed that was a place he wanted to be. He had always wanted to be a big voice, but the white folks has all the say-so where he come from and everywhere else, except at this place the colored folks was building their sails. That was right too. The man that built things ought to boss it. Let colored folks build things too if they wants to crow over something. He was glad he had all his money saved up. He meant to get there whilst the town was just a baby. He meant to buy in big. It had always been his wish and desire to be a big voice, and he had to live nearly 30 years to find a chance. Where was Janie's papa and mama? They dead, I reckon. I wouldn't know about them because my grandma raised me. She dead too. She dead too. Well, who's looking after a little girl child like you? I'm married. You married? You ain't hardly old enough to be weaned. I bet you still crave sugar tits, don't you? Yeah, and I makes and sucks them when the notion strikes me. Drink sweetened water too. I loves that myself. Never expects to get too old to enjoy syrup sweetened water when it's cool and nice. Us got plenty syrup in the barn. Ribbon cane syrup, if you so desires. Where's your husband at, Miss Kara? My name is Janie Mae Killick since I got married. Used to be named Janie Mae Crawford. My husband is gone to buy a mule for me to plow. He left me cutting up seed potatoes. You behind the plow? You ain't got no more business with a plow than a hog has got with a holiday. You ain't got no business cutting up no seed potatoes neither. A pretty dull baby like you is made to sit on the front porch and rock and fan yourself and eat potatoes that other folks plant just special for you. Janie laughed and drew 2 quarts of syrup from the barrel, and Joe Starks pumped the water bucket full of cool water. They sat under the tree and talked. He was going on down to the new part of Florida, but no harm to stop and chat. He later decided he needed a rest anyway. It wouldn't do him good to rest a week or two.